government is, if you're listening, more time for teachers, please, and more training.
Yeah, but you know what's really interesting as well is that I always say it's really interesting because I find it fascinating, but under the DfE teacher standards, every teacher is responsible for every child in the classroom. But when I go into a school and I say, who's responsible for SEN? They always say, that person over there, the Senko. I'm like, you're all wrong, it's you. So what are you doing in the classroom? I know it's busy, I know you don't have the time, but they're your children. What are you doing in the classroom to make sure every child has got what they need? And just challenging people back on that.
There's also only going to be a certain amount of extra time that a Senko can be with an additional child, and like there might be a whole array of complex needs in a class, and a lot of those kids will never get the one-on-one time, and so it's up to the class teacher to be the one who's going to be making those classroom accommodations.
And also, if you're lucky enough to have a teaching assistant in your class, how are you using that teaching assistant? You know, the teaching assistant is the one that's spending that one-to-one time or, you know, helping those small groups of children. But often they're not asked their opinion. They're not trained to spot some of those difficulties as well. And I think that's such a waste of somebody being in your classroom. So I really think we need more training for teaching assistants. They need to be paid properly as well, you know, and more time for them to be looking at how to support children with SEN needs as well.